One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kennesaw State's offense will get first crack at it today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man on the left. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. At some point, the media needs to recognize this is a team on a hot streak. They've put together a nice record, winning 3 straight, now knocking on the door of the top 25.
Yeah, and I think, Reese, the media also realizes what happened early in the season, and they took a few lumps, and they were kind of figuring out who they are. But I feel like the last 3 weeks, Jesse, they're playing as well as anybody in the country, and they know what their identity is.
I agree. I think in college football, year in, year out, teams get better and teams get worse. This is the former. They all of a sudden are starting to realize and figure out what gives them the best chance to win week in, week out. Guys are playing at a very high level. I don't see that stopping today.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So FIU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Caught behind the line. It's Prince. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. With the catch, it's Prince. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air, it's Durant. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, the one thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the second level. That time they brought the free safety, and he was able to get home and sack the quarterback.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to need to get something started. There he goes. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. FIU pushing tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the ground to try to move the chains. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Runs through the tackle.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And we're even here in the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Got room to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Looking to throw. It's Durant. Flips it out to the back. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll run the sneak for it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They booted away on 4th down. Now on the return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quick strike complete. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll give it to him again. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Skips away from pressure.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking for a man. It's Wood. Grabbed over the middle. It's Need. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too.
And there's so much skill to these returns. As soon as you get the football, man, watch the defensive guys turn into blockers and understanding how to follow your blockers. And he did everything right except for getting the end zone. Got it inside the 5-yard line. Now set up the offense for great field position.
How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. UCF has just had no answer to the beatdown they're taking today. I mean, when's the last time this happened to this program? They're trailing by 14 to Texas Tech.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Florida International. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll leave it with him. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. That's caught. It's Prince. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Catch in the middle, it's Prince. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Power football with the run. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. FIU pushing tempo. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Durant.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Prince. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The screen, he can go. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. He wants to throw it again. Looking deep down the right side. Threads it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. It's complete to the left. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Looking for the end zone. He had a head of steam working, but he'll be stopped just inches short of the score. And the field goal unit is on the field. Splits the uprights. Good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to throw, it's Wood. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Need. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll throw on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Massey. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the 3-ball locks us up as we get closer to the half. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And a genuinely fun first half to break down, led by, I can't believe I'm saying this, that special teams unit. It's one of the most well-coached groups we've seen this season. They stay in their lanes, literally and figuratively, and right now they are complementing the offense and defense perfectly. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. FIU pushing tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? To the air, it's Wood. Got the quick pass. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a second and long. The give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
The pitch. Powers through the defender. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Wood. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already... They get through, and it's blocked.
I'll tell you, this defense, they're not giving anything up. Here in the second half, scoreboard all knotted up. What a great job getting that kick blocked to keep this thing tied.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Chung. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Chung. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the running back. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. FIU pushing tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. To throw, it's Wood. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Prince. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Prince. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Grab behind the line. It's Prince. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Shakes off the defender. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Rides it back and leaves it. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Back to throw. It's Durant. Got his man quickly. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Owls! And that one will give them the lead.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for in that play.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Boise State took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for that trip back to southwestern Idaho. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory.
Pulls it in. It's Need.
This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standards.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. FIU pushing tempo.
Brings up second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Wood. Got it in the middle, it's Need. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Makes the grab. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8. The play action fake. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a draw. Plows through the defense. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. FIU pushing tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll go back to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Bring in the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air. It's Durant. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kick is in the air. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. The running back has it. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Massey. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Applewhite. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, FIU. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Durant. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds him out of the backfield. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. They want that clock to run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Oh, he's got some space. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Crosses the 30. He's got away. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. 1st down here for the offense. Running to the left. Breaks the tackle. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. First order of business here, don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Chung. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Durant. Here's a heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work.